Since August 17th, buyers working with agents will have to sign a buyer representation agreement. And this agreement lays out the agent's responsibilities and the buyer's expectations. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Coffee with Chuck 114. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. So today, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about something that's causing a lot of confusion in the real estate world right now. The recent settlement that is shaking things up. Let's break it down. You might have heard that realtors are going extinct, or that buyers and sellers will soon be doing their transactions on their own. Oh man, the truth, that's not exactly how it's going to work. So here's what's happening. The settlement has changed some key things, like buyer agent commissions are no longer being displayed on the MLS. So the MLS is where it's a platform where agents use to list properties. Now commissions will be negotiated off the MLS and during the offer presentation. Since August 17th, buyers working with agents will have to sign a buyer representation agreement. And this agreement lays out the agent's responsibilities and the buyer's expectations. It makes sure that if you're buying a home with an agent, both parties are clear about the services provided. Now let's clear something up. You never had to use a buyer agent to buy a home. That's always been an option. The big change is that now, if you do, you'll need to sign the agreement outlining that relationship. This is really about transparency, so we both know what each side is doing. Now, why does this matter? Some people think that this is no big deal, but it's a pretty big shift on how things work, because buyers might not realize how important it is to have somebody representing them during the negotiation, inspection, and the entire buying process. Now, if you think about it, if you're a buyer going up against a seasoned listing agent who's done hundreds of deals, do you really want to be navigating that alone? Twice in my life, in my real estate career, I have dealt with unrepresented buyers, and I was the listing agent. These two times were the times that I got the seller the best of the best deal, because these buyers thought they knew how to play the game, but they really didn't. The truth is, without an experienced agent on your side, you could be paying way more on the home, or even missing out on your dream home. Now the tricky part, if you're a buyer specifically with a small down payment, or if you need closing cost assistance or something along those lines, this new rule or law will make things harder. Buyers without representations are going to struggle. And it's not always about the money. Safety is also a thing too. Imagine trying to call up the sellers and scheduling time to take a look at their home, taking advantage of, because when you're at the house, you're giving some crucial information to the seller. And that's the reason why buyer agents have been a standard for so long. I believe the settlement might hurt the very people who need the help the most. First-time home buyers, veterans, and anyone who does not have deep pockets. These are individuals who often rely on professional guidance to navigate the complexities of buying a home. First-time home buyers are usually unfamiliar with the process, negotiating, and understanding legal documents. Veterans, they use their benefits, right? And without representation, they might not be able to take full advantage of the benefits they've earned. And for those limited with financial resources, the added burden to finding and paying for legal advice or dealing with the complexities of negotiation on their own can be overwhelming. By removing easy access to buyer agents, the settlement might create a situation where people who need it the most are left to do it alone. That's just not unfair. It could widen the gap in home ownership for many hardworking individuals. I think it's important that everyone has a chance to own a home, and having the right representation is key to making sure that the dream home doesn't turn into a nightmare. And without buyer agents, a lot of people will be left out, and big corporations can swoop in and make it even harder for regular people to buy houses. Now, where does that leave us today? A lot of realtors might be leaving the business with these changes. I see it as an opportunity because it gives us that opportunity to show what we're worth, and to help the buyers and to help protect them during one of the biggest financial transactions of their lives. Now, if you're thinking of buying or selling, let me know. I'm here to answer any of your questions or go into more of what's happening in the settlement. But I'm here for you for any of your real estate needs. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great rest of your Friday. Have an even greater weekend. And I will talk to you all soon. Cheers.